Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us we have the PowerBear AM FM portable radio. You can get this radio for a total of $9.99 at Amazon at this moment in time, but I got this donated by a gentleman named Mike T. Thank you very much, sir. You're awesome. This gentleman, he is a subscriber on my YouTube channel, and he saw this radio really cheap over the holidays, around $7, and said, hey, he bought one, he's tuning it, he likes it, he's like, I'm going to give Todderbert one too. So he sent me this pretty much like as a Christmas gift. Thank you, sir. And we're going to feature that here. So PowerBear. Let's look at the box. Hi-fi sound, okay. Makes me a little nervous when you use the word hi-fi on a small, inexpensive portable. Auxiliary port, well, it's your headphones. It's not an auxiliary port in, just so you guys know. High reception, with a little map there. Okay, interesting diagram. Picture, kind of an illustration of the radio. See the back here. 30-day money back, okay. 24-month warranty. Online customer support, go beyond your power. Yeah, awesome. I'm loving that. FM 80 to 108, okay. AM 530 to 1600. We'll have to see where that tops out at. I didn't check. There you go, some dimensions, weight, speaker size, sensitivity, okay. Guess where it's made? China. And you can go learn more. PowerBear.com. All right. Don't throw it in the trash. Recycle, please. All right, let's go and open this up. Get to the radio. You guys are like, what the hell? Open the box, dude. All right, I'm working on it. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Let me get it out. Some paperwork here. I think that's everything. Yep. Okay, let's see what the paperwork is. Always fun to go look at paperwork, right, guys? Unhappy. Wah, wah, wah. I'm actually pretty happy with the radio. Go register it, I guess. Review it. Yeah, we'll review it maybe. Cool. What else we got? PowerBear AM FM manual. Look at this sucker. All right. Now, guys, can you figure it out? Can you figure it out? I'm going to switch the page in a second. And more support. Pretty basic stuff. Okay. This is the best part of the whole radio. Go PowerBear. Hell yeah. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. Somebody spent some time. Get a lightning bolt with a bear. That is my kind of sticker. I'm loving it. All right, let's get to the radio. It's in a sleeve. Always nice. They had little protective plastic over the tuning dial cover, which is nice. Keep it from getting scratched up. Score dimensions. A little size comparison. So right now we're 2 3/4 of an inch across, 4 5/8 of an inch tall, and a case depth of 1 inch. About an average size radio. Reminds me of a Sony P26, Sangen SR35. The Prunus number. Can't think of it off the top of my head, but you guys know which one I'm talking about. Was it 166 or something? I don't know. Something like that. It's a pretty good sounding radio. Let's see. We got the CC Pocket for size comparable. There you go. And then we have the illustrious CC Skywave, which we'll be using for frequency checker tonight. All right. Let's get an idea how thick these radios are to each other. Wow. It's almost the same thickness as a Skywave. Kind of interesting. All right. And then we have... Let's see what else I got here. Oh yeah, always the deck of cards. The Mr. Iron Man himself. So there we go. Get an idea just how big it is compared to a deck of cards. Alright, let's talk about features of the PowerBear Hi-Fi. We'll call it Hi-Fi. There's no model number. So we'll call it Hi-Fi or PB1. So okay, left-hand side of the radio. We have a, let's see if I can get this up here. Volume on off. You know what? I'm going to get up close and personal. Let me just lower this down a little bit. Getting down. There we go. All right, so here we got the volume on off. Headphone jack. Now, headphone experience is good. If you guys like using headphones, you're going to like it with this radio. FM sounds fantastic. Not a lot of heavy bass. I'm a fan of not having bass, believe it or not. Just a little bit is enough. It sounds the clear mids, clear highs. It sounds really good. It's not stereo. Sounds like it's almost stereo, but it's not stereo. But it's FM mono both ears. And the AM listening is very smooth and easy to listen to also. So overall headphone experience is good. Loving it. And the noise, very low noise floor. So you do hear some hissing, but it's at a very low volume. Here we have our antenna. It kind of swivels up like the Sony P26, how it kind of does that straight up. It's about all the range of motion you're going to get. But it does have a nice recessed well here, and this measures 13.5 inches. That's not bad because it gives us a little extra boost on FM, and it gives its rating a little higher, which we'll talk about. Okay, front of the radio, we have the dial. Now, this dial is very difficult to read. I don't know why these numbers are all the way down here versus being up by the dial. Yeah, really, guys? I mean, there's room. I mean, you didn't have to do this. I mean, I guess it's more important to have your log scale first before you have any of the frequency information, but that's how they did it. You can see that window could have been a little bit bigger, too. They left a little sliver open where you can see an orange dial indicator. Okay, so I'm ripping on it a little bit. Yeah, for those who have a hard time seeing, they're not going to like this radio. You're going to have to go by ear versus by sight. FM shows a scale 88 to 108 instead of 80 to 108. That must have been a misprint. Here we got the AM 530 to 1600. Power, little red LED comes on when this thing's on. And PowerBear. Love the name. Hey, the name alone sells me the radio. And the fact that this was donated is good, but the fact that you can still get this for $9.99, yeah, I'd say go for it. It's a pretty cool radio. I haven't even talked about it yet. Speaker here is 2¼ inches. Looks like one of those nylon or plastic varieties. You can kind of see how it's glossy. All right, underneath that speaker grill. Tuning wheel. We have the band select switch, which is FM on top, bottom, AM on the bottom. It's a pretty basic switch. Nothing special there. It does have a feel of cheapness to the radio. I mean, this radio doesn't feel like I'm holding a Cadillac. Not like this. Not like I'm holding this guy. But, it still seems like it doesn't feel like too cheap. It doesn't feel like it's going to break in my hand. I'll see. Let's go to the back here. PowerBear. There's your band information one more time. A vented case. Behind here is 2 AA batteries. Let's see if I can do this on camera. This is always a fun trick. Drum roll, please. Yeah, I'm not going to get a drum roll. Yeah, it's really hard to get open. But there you go. There's your 2 AA batteries. Love a radio. It runs on 2 AA's. Top battery, the positive is going to the right. Or my other right. The left. Top battery, positive to the left. Bottom battery, positive to my right. My first right. Okay, you get the idea. All right, if I can get this back together. This will be the challenge. Can he do it, folks? There we are. Sweet. All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk about FM reception, and then we're going to go ahead and tune the radio. We're going to hear a little audio, then I'll go on medium wave and hear what we can find on the medium wave band tonight. So FM reception report, I always give this because I can't tune the FM band for copyright reasons. It's just the way it is on YouTube here. But I do it on a 5-tier method. Fair is a low, excellent to high. In between, we have okay, good, and very good. Most radios I review in the analog style radio are between okay and good with 48 stations found. Most DSP radios fare a little bit better, around the good to very good range. And this landed solidly in the good range. It found 61 stations. It was a joy to tune on the FM band. For an inexpensive radio, I didn't expect to find 61 stations. I'm very impressed with the sensitivity. Selectivity was also good because I was able to find faint stations just by moving the antenna just a little bit, and that was great. So overall impressions, good, solid 3-star rating for $9.99. For $9.99, it's an awesome price for something like this. I keep saying the price because it's one of the cheapest AM/FM radios around, and it does a halfway decent job on the FM. That's important to a lot of people. Come to AM, it's a little different, and we'll talk about that when we go to turn it on. So right now what I want to do is turn on radio Todderbert, do a little audio test. Let's go do that. Now I'll show you what I'm doing there. I'm going to turn on the radio. Power light comes on. Okay, so right now we got radio Todderbert playing. Yeah. So 92.9, even though you can see the dial indicator is way off into 94 territory. So dial is not accurate. So let's go ahead and show you what I'm using. I'm using this guy. FM transmitter 2. Hooked up to a Sony MP3 player, transmitting over the frequency, YouTube royalty-free music to the radio so you can hear it. We'll spend about a minute or two, and then we'll cruise to the medium wave band tonight. Okay, so you get the idea. It sounds great, but it doesn't stand. I did not know it didn't stand. I'm like, it's flat. It doesn't stand. No, am I on something that's not flat? I'm on a flat surface? What the frig? Will my CC pocket stand? Yes. Will this stand? No. And I'm like, oh yeah, maybe the antenna swivels out. And I went to go backwards and it's going to bend it. I think on the Sanjin you can pitch the antenna back and it holds it up. But this one does not let you pitch it back to hold it up. So guess what? You use your carry strap, which I forgot to mention it has. Check that out. You hang it on stuff, like a doorknob, a hook, whatever's. Hang it. There you go. On a tree branch if you're outside. You don't have to worry about standing it up. That's what I would do. Or leaning against something. But there you are. Some people, it's important to them. So yeah, I had to try to showcase that. And then I didn't realize it didn't stand. I'm like, oh, everything should stand. It flop. That's all right. Let's have some fun. So we're going to head over to the medium wave band. Go to the bottom here. Let me turn off my MP3 player, my noise devices, anything that's going to buzz or add noise to the circuit. Now, when I was tuning this during the day, I wasn't really impressed with the medium wave band. If you want a cheap performer, you go after the Daogoly PR-108, and I'll try to link that to this video if I remember to. If not, look it up. Daogoly PR-108 Todderbert. Search that in YouTube, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's great on AM. It's amazing radio. It's about the same price as this. But it doesn't have as good a speaker. The speakers are a lot better sounding, and also it's not as good on FM. So those are little trade-offs you do. But this does get locals in AM during the day, which is great. But this sounds kind of like the Retekis, was it 604 that I reviewed. I wasn't happy with the AM circuit. It had a weird popping sound to it, a weird, scratchiness to it. This radio has the same exact thing. It's a smaller radio and cheaper. So I'm like, it must use the same DSP chip, the same circuit gain. So I'm guessing the same exact DSP. So great on FM, just like I think the Retekis was, but not so great on AM, again, like the Retekis was. So let's go ahead and turn this on while I keep babbling away. Let's hear it. Let's hear this thing in action. All right. I did pick up Zoomer. That's important to me. There's our power indicator again. Bottom of the band. We'll see if we pick anything up. Current time is 10:53 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. Using the Skywave if I need it. Slide my other stuff out of the way. And don't forget about Go Power. Yeah. The PowerBear. Loving that sticker, dude. Just for the sticker, it's awesome. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Mike T, the man. All right. I'm trying. Come on. Going slow.
Then from Round Rock, Texas comes off to the near sideline. 2nd and 3 after the penalty.
So yeah, the AGC is weird. It pops in, pops out like that. WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, 70 miles away. 400 watts. So pretty decent radio on strong stations, not so good on faint signals like this one.
Indecent assault. Compulsion.
Okay, 560 WIND, Chicago, Illinois.
Videotaping depicting
typing on a computer or film.
Cancerservicesonline.org.
How you
So as you can hear, not a joy to tune on the medium wave band here at night, but PowerBear will put you aside. This we'll do locals just fine though. Let's see if we can find some locals. We can try to find WSM.
The Bucks just aren't going to make the mistakes down the stretch to lose, and that's
620 WTMJ Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's coming in better. It's a closer station, 52 miles away, 10,000 watts at night. As I say it.
Remains true here, but really I think that speaks to what the opposition needs here if you're the Bucks.
Okay, this is WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 650. On 650, this is 434 miles away. It's, yeah, like again, it's just can't hold the stations, unfortunately, if they're fade a little bit.
I don't wanna be in sale. Through Tuesday, save up to $600 when you get a king mattress for the price of a queen and a queen for a twin. Plus, get a free adjustable
670 the score, sports station. So yeah, any local stations, if you live in an urban area, you're going to love this radio for AM.
.com or a store near you to try your perfect bed today. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm. Offer values qualified. Wrapping up New Year's night. Two receivers right, one left.
This is
Bulldogs
700.
who lost here in embarrassing fashion with Texas last year, trying to reset the narrative. Strom takes the snap, moves the pocket.
Okay, I lost it. Okay, you can see it's not exciting. Okay, at 700 was WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio. No, it wasn't. Was it? My brain's not working. Yes, it was. 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio. 300 miles.
Tuned. Rock on TV. Artifacts from the Jackson 5. Sonny and Cher. Elvis. Cyndi Lauper. ZZ Top. Eric Clapton, and more. Now at the Museum of Broadcast Communications, 360 North State Street, Chicago. From bandstand to Gaga. Let's rock.
It's got a little crackling. You can hear it there. It's 720 WGN. I don't know why it crackles on a strong station, but then it tends to stop.
Midwest from Chicago on Nexstar Media Group Station.
Get tuned in.
I'm David Jennings in the WGN Radio Newsroom. The news is sponsored
There you
by
go.
WGN
Big
America.
zoomer.
There were long lines on New Year's Day.
There we go. Sounds wonderful. What the heck? 740 CFCM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Okay, it can do it. Guys, it can do it. It just doesn't do it with style, unfortunately. But it does it do it PowerBear style? Yeah, dude. Just stick that right there and put little holes for the speaker. Yeah.
This has been Stardust on Zoomer Radio. Some Wedding Bell Blues, Fifth Dimension, Dixie Cups, the Chapel of Love. We're going to take a break, and I'll be right back with Midnight Blue, but I have to.
The spread of fake news. Linda Kenyon tells more.
The Chief Justice is about to be in as he presides over the Senate impeachment trial of President Trump.
Cracking's bothering me. 760. We'll probably cut this short.
In his annual New Year's Eve message, Justice Roberts wrote, "In our age when social media can instantly..."
So yeah, this is the same thing that 604 was doing, if you guys want to watch that video. Really depressing, but this, again, on FM, it redeems it by a ton. $7 radio, the way FM works, sounds fantastic. This is 760 Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles. And you know what? I might just throw this thing on FM just to show you guys.
One-time NBA Commissioner David Stern has done.
State Department says American personnel inside the embassy
780 WBBM, Chicago.
In the Middle East, Israel's leader looks for a way out of serious legal trouble.
And second outdoor regular season game after the 2016 Stadium Series.
Victus was busted by Brookie, où l'ancien numéro de Renault fiscal minutieusement préparé reste inconnu. Selon des médias libanais, Carlos Ghosn aurait
860 CGPC, Toronto, Ontario.
placé sous surveillance pour ressortir dissimulé dans une malle d'instruments de musique et être conduit sur
suffered a brain hemorrhage just about 3 weeks ago.
890s kind of coming in here. Okay, I'm going to go all the way to the top of the band here.
Million miles of underground pipelines safely, but one of those pipelines were gone.
Obligated to maintain a
all in one place. Due process does apply to congressional. When I was in high school, however, a family began to make it through.
one baby changing station available, and it must be accessible to the
Cannot believe this guy. I mean, this guy gets injured every single time.
I think it goes to 1700.
Well, what's happened to him, and you know what? I have no problem with it. I get sick and tired of them, to be honest with you. I think athletes should be allowed to smoke weed. What's the problem? They're doing it anyway. Stop worrying about whether they should be allowed to do it or not, because they're doing it anyway.
Okay, so you know it goes to 1700, so that's sweet, even though it says 1600. Is it a great experience? On the AM, not great. I would get my Daogoly out instead of this for AM. Even on those locals, I mean, I guess like 670 wasn't really crackling, but that 720 was like, it was coming in too strong. We were getting that crackle sound. So let's go ahead, hook this open, let's go to FM, let's see what we can hear. I'm just going to use the antenna downstairs in a basement to hear what we can hear. Usually that's not a good spot to be in, but who knows? We should be able to find quite a bit. Won't even clip on the wire. I'll just leave it here and see what we can find. Turn it on.
Love or charity. Maybe you wish your faith was stronger. Maybe you wish your faith was deeper in the love of God for you.
You had to have it to get home. I'll just steer south and west. A man is never lost at sea, and it is a long island.
They would say there was 60 in there, but you and I know there's 50, don't we? I said, yes, there's 50. She didn't say that. I said, okay. I went next.
General Sun Yiming is messing up.
You rush through my veins. I'm in my soul.
Believing. The Call here on 93 WXRT, the new Lana Del Rey.
Practically on my knees.
Get Brexit done.
Well, that's a job for next month.
Everybody has it, but you can't.
Okay, well there you go. I'm downstairs with the little 13.5-inch antenna with no boost at all, and you heard that. That's pretty good. I mean, that's why I did so well upstairs by the window. Yeah, rockin'. So there it is. Definitely an FM radio all the way. So, overall impressions of the PowerBear AM FM radio. At $7, it was a pretty good bargain. I mean, you're getting an FM radio. It sounds great. It's not stereo, but it sounds great, and the headphones sound good with it. So if you're using it on FM, it tunes really well. The headphones sound great. It's a fantastic radio for that. AM band's a little different story, as you saw. I was very disheartened. I wasn't really into my medium wave band scan like I usually am. You know, like, oh wow, check this out. Oh wow. You know, it did get a couple far stations, so it can do it. It just doesn't do it with any kind of panache, any kind of staying power, any kind of like, oh, do I want to keep listening to this all day? Like I said, daytime signals were better. The popping wasn't as severe. So if you're just doing daytime locals, you'll probably be just fine. But if the station's too strong, you might run into issues with that popping. Like the WGN is the strongest station in my area. And yeah, I could hear it popping a little bit with that static pop or AGC or something. And I had that same exact thing happen with the Retekis, again, TR604. And it sounds like the exact same circuit. It really does. So if you guys want to watch that video, I'll try to include that video also up here. You can see what I'm talking about. It sounds just like the same. So that's why I had to do the FM band scan. Yeah. But PowerBear, pretty cool name. Digging the name. I'm digging the sticker. I mean, hell, just for the sticker alone. Give it a go. Does it get a recommended buy? If it's under $10, grab it. If it's $10 or more, look at the Daogoly PR-108. That name is funny, I know. It's a smaller radio. It doesn't have as big a speaker, but it does okay on FM. It doesn't do as great on FM as this does, but it kills it on the medium wave. So if you guys love listening to your medium wave, your AM band, just pick that radio up and just be thankful all day long. Everybody that has bought one of those has thanked me. There hasn't been one bad radio that I know of that anybody ever complained about. So yeah, to just go in knowing that the FM is not as good. Or you get one of each. You get this one for $7 and you get your Daogoly for $10. And there you go. Now everybody's saying, why don't you just get one radio to rule them all? Well, there are some that are close to that, around $20. You can definitely get some of the Texan radios like the R9012, but if you want some FM reception, you got to go with the 909 or the R233. That's AM FM only. But if you want something more shortwave, yeah, R909 is a good one. So those are all little numbers I'm just throwing out there at you if you're thinking about different radios. But yeah, for inexpensive, like you just wanted something just to carry with you, not worry about losing, this is it right here, $7, FM radio all the way. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the feature presentation of the PowerBear Hi-Fi, give me a big like, you guys are the best. 2, if you like inexpensive radios, you like to donate radios, hit subscribe with the bell icon. Notify me if you want to donate, like Mike did. Definitely give a big shout out. Mike T, thank you, sir. Maybe I'll chime in below at the comments and say hello to everybody. And 3, of course, you do the same. Comment below what you think about the PowerBear. Am I being too hard on it on the medium wave? I mean, I really, You guys have one? Are you guys having the same issues as I am on medium wave? Because there's no interference in the home here. Definitely the Skyway was operating just fine. So it's me rambling away. Ramble. All right, guys. Well, that's it. It's a wrap, and we'll see you in the next video.